Okay, so let's talk offensive strategy for Eruption. So Eruption is in a lot of ways kind of similar to Clash Valley, at least on how it is structured. You know, there's bridges, there's a middle area with a lot of houses, good for PvP, and then the only differences is really how the base is set up. So what you want to do is what I've been doing here in this clip, just running straight through. I usually like to run the parkour. I don't know what is going on outside, but that is not cute. So you just run up here and then you run straight down towards the bottom and just grab the flag. That guy wasn't paying very much attention. And then just come up straight back to the little ladder thing, and then it just kind of depends on how well they're defending. This team wasn't really defending all that well at all. And I almost always go back towards the side exit just because it's a lot safer than taking the parkour, and it's a little bit wider than taking the bridge, so it's a little bit more difficult for them to hit you. Now, you don't have to be doing this. I just do it because it's faster, but it's very capable of capping on this map without having the strong boots. You can do it fairly easy, which is rare because this map and Land of Bones are really the only maps that are very easy to cap on without needing fall damage boots. This map is, I don't know if I would say it's balanced. It's fairly balanced in the terms of offensive strategy. You know, you have parkour, you have bridge, you even have side entrance. So there's, you know, options. But once you actually get the flag, there's not that many options. You know, there's run to the back and take the little ladders on the sides, or go straight out in front of the base and try to take either parkour, bridge, or side exit. So, you know, in terms of where the actual flag is placed at, you're kind of in a hole if you think about it, because the spawn is above, and then you have to drop down a level to the flag. So once you're actually where the flag is at, you're in just this weird little hole in their base. So it's better than Clash Valley, but it still has limitations. It's not a bad map, honestly. I used to diss this map a lot, but I've actually kind of got a little bit of a different mindset on it. I think there's options that you can do offensively with this map. It's kind of more of a killer, you know, get kills type of map. And it's really good for defense, but we'll talk about that later. You know, all you really need to do is just be fast, try and have somewhat decent teammates who can back you up, because this is another map where having strong teammates is really great, especially to charge in together, because if you're by yourself, it's kind of difficult. I got really lucky capping on there because I had really not that great of opponents, so they weren't really paying attention that well. So it just kind of depends on what players are in your lobby, how good your team is, things like that. But if none of those things are really a concern, like if you're kind of in a group with not a lot of good players on the opposite team, I think you have a fairly decent shot of getting the flag and escaping, because escaping on Eruption is actually really fun, because there's so many different levels. You know, you take the side exit, you can jump on the house, you can go in the middle area, you can stay up on the side exit and continue going forward to where the little ladder things are, or you could go back and take the side exit going out of your base and climbing up the ladder and going in that way. So you have tons of different options that you can do, and it can make capturing the flag on this map pretty fun. Okay, so defensive strategies for Eruption. Just like Clash Valley, there's a lot you can do defensively on this map. It's pretty strong for defense, but it's honestly not too strict on just defense like a lot of other maps. So you have a lot of options. You know, at your base you have these little I call them like little archer stands that you can look out from and shoot anyone coming through. And then, of course, you could go on the little side exits and shoot anybody taking the parkour. And what's really cool about this map is all the little lava pools that are falling down from the ceiling. You can actually shoot your bow through those lava pools, and as they exit, they will be on fire. So if you hit someone, they will be ignited on fire and possibly burned to death. This is also a really great map for saving the flag, just for how wide open of a view it is. The only thing that's kind of complicated is all the little structures and random blocks that are on this map. But for the most part, there's lots of, hiding places that you can hide out and shoot people, or, set yourself up to save the flag. What I usually like to do is set kind of at the end of the bridge of your base. And if you see that they have the flag, then just kind of take a look of which way they're going. If they're going through the parkour, if they're going through the bridge, you can sit there and wait and just shoot them, or try and hit them off, whichever you would prefer. Or if they're taking the side exit from your base, then quickly go to the end of the middle area and try and cut them off when they come down, because you will beat them if you're at the end of your bridge and you see them coming from the side exit. You can beat them and cut them off and save your flag. This is a really great map for kills, just like Clash Valley, except I would say it's better because, you can't really, defensively, you can't really do what you can do on Clash Valley. Because the thing with this map is you can protect the bridge really strong, in fact, really easy, just like Clash Valley. But the little side exits on this map really can cause pain for anyone trying to defend, because if you are focusing strictly on the bridge and the parkour, you're not going to be able to really look up at the side exits and stop people from coming from there too. So you're going to have people guarding the side exits and the main entrance into your base. So it's pretty difficult to have a super strong defense if you have if people on the other team are pretty good at rushing. So it can be a little bit difficult. It's not really a good camper map, I would say, because you can guard right on top of your flag for sure. But the thing is, if you get killed, you get spawned back and up a level. So by the time you get killed, you're going to be up and they're going to already grab the flag and probably head forward instead of the side ladders, because they know that they just killed you, so you're going to be coming back and they don't want to go closer to the spawn. You know what I mean? So there are limitations, but it's not too strong to the point it becomes irritating to play against. So like I said, it's a lot of strong defensive strategies for this map, but it's not way too strong to the point it becomes irritating, if that makes any sense. So overall, I think Eruption is actually a pretty decent map. Like I said, I used to really not like this map because it reminded me too much of Clash Valley. And I don't know if it's just how I played these games while I was recording for this. But it's really not that bad of a map. And I think at one point in time I said Clash Valley was better than this map, and I don't know what I was thinking, because this map is way better than Clash Valley. And for those who like to get kills and why they like playing Clash Valley, I think this map is way easier to get kills on than Clash Valley. This map is way less bow spam heavy than Clash Valley. Now, don't get me wrong, bow spam can still be a problem on this map because of the bridges and the parkour and everything, and even with the side exits, you can still defend it pretty strong and just be relying on bow spam, But it's a little bit better than Clash Valley because there's more options, and there's, it's not so long of a bridge, and the parkour isn't like so elongated to where if whoever's defending misses a couple shots, well, that's okay because they still have a long ways to go. There's literally just like, 4 jumps on this parkour, so it's a little bit better. And the whole like spawn and flag placement is nice because if you kill someone at the flag, they're going to be a little bit behind. And Clash Valley, you know, if you kill someone who's right on top of the flag, you're going to grab the flag and you're going to sprint forward towards the bridge. By that point, they've already respawned and probably at the base of their bridge too. So, you know, it's not that much of a difference. And I think, you know, this map isn't the best offensively, but it certainly could be worse. It's just a very middle range map, I would say. The only thing that I would complain about this map really is the structures in mid. All the random fences and blocks and junk, like it's just so unnecessary that it kind of becomes irritating while fighting. You know, I don't like random blocks being in the way because it just gives people a purpose to hide and try and avoid bows, which just, you know, I mean, it sounds nice, but it's honestly just irritating because most of the times at mid, people aren't bow fighting. I should say most people, but then you got me who does it. But, you know, I still try to use my sword if I'm using the middle ground as a fighting area. I think this map has a lot of strong qualities, but also balancing out the weaknesses that a lot of other maps have, like bow spam and really heavy defending. And yeah, I don't know. It's not as bad as I had originally thought of this map. I originally really didn't like this map. You know, I called it the Walmart version of Clash Valley, but it's actually quite better than Clash Valley. And I think that it's unique because it's underground and all the lava and stuff. It's very unique. Now, one thing I do want to say about this map, since, you know, it can be based on kills quite a bit of times, the cool thing about this map is if you fall where the lava parkour is and you have an option to land on one of the blocks, I would do it. Because that way, if you land on a block and sit there and wait, I don't know the exact time. I usually try to wait at least 10 seconds. If you wait 10 seconds and then jump in the lava, the other team is not going to be rewarded for killing you. It's going to say you have suicided, which is a better option because you don't give the other team the reward of getting a kill off of you. You know, if you got shot off and you just purposely landed in the lava because you want to quickly respawn, that's giving the other team the kill on you. So it's better to just sit there and wait and then jump in the lava, so that way the other team doesn't get the kill on you, because this map does have kill matches usually, where it goes down to who gets the most kills. But yeah, overall, I think this map is fairly balanced. It's not the most balanced, but for the most part, it pretty much is. You know, pretty decent for offensive strategies if you have decent teammates or the other team is really bad. Great for defending, great for getting kills, just lots of options that you can do with this map, and I really actually enjoy it. So overall, I would grade this map I would give this map a B. I would give it a B. Yeah, I would give it a B. And that is my overall grading of Eruption.
Thought you were the one.